Welcome to another intellectually stimulating episode of Pony Radio. I'm Pascal. This is my brother Tristan.
Hello!
And with us today we have Professor Garfinkel.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We should go to a caller.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Do we have a caller on the line? And we do. Hello, caller. You're on the air with the ponies.
I don't understand. What is a crime? How is that different than a civil action? And sometimes crimes are also civil. How does that work?
That's a great question. Sometimes you can do something to somebody or something happens that is bad enough that the state, the government, thinks they should punish you for it. Sometimes things are not so bad and they say, well, the government's not going to punish you for it, but you can sue them for it. You can take the other side to court. So if I steal your bicycle, maybe you just want to sue me to get your bicycle back.
Right.
You take me to civil court. Or maybe you just want to sue me for money so that you can buy a new bicycle. You sue me, then you can sue me in civil court.
Right.
But suppose I report it to the police and the police say, wow, he stole a bicycle. He should go to jail. Or he should have to pay a fine. Well, then that takes place in criminal court. Sometimes there are cases that are both in criminal court and in civil court. So suppose you stole my bicycle.
I would never do that.
And they want to put you in jail. They can do that if they find you guilty of theft, and they can penalize you and put you in jail. But that doesn't get me my bicycle back, and you stole it. And it doesn't get me my money back, and you stole it.
No, I did not steal your bicycle.
Well, the person who did. Of course, you didn't, because you're a lawyer.
That's
right.
And if you stole something as a lawyer, then you wouldn't be a lawyer for very long.
But what's the difference then between a criminal suit and a civil suit?
Well, in a civil suit, one party, one side, is suing the other side to get money or to make them do something.
Right.
In a criminal action, the state wants to punish somebody for something they did. And sometimes a case can be both. Now, the cases are handled differently. For example, in a civil case, I only have to prove you did it by better evidence than you have. Two people say, well, one person says, yeah, he stole it, and the other person says, no, he didn't. Well, if the judge is going to believe one person more than the other, that person wins. But in a criminal suit, if the state, the government, is going to put you in jail or fine you, they have to prove you did it beyond a reasonable doubt. It's not that you probably did it, it's that there is no doubt, except that you did it. And when that happens, you can get somebody or somebody can be convicted. Now, in a civil suit, you have 6 people or 8 people or 9 people on a jury. The states are a little different. But in a criminal suit, you have 12 people sitting on that jury, and it can't be less than 12.
Right.
So that you have 12 people trying to decide whether or not you're guilty. Now, another difference between a criminal suit and a civil suit is at the end of a civil suit, somebody wins and somebody loses, and the winner usually gets money. In a criminal action, if somebody wins and somebody loses, well, if the state wins, all it means is that the bad guy goes to jail. The state doesn't get anything for it. In fact, it's going to cost the state money to keep that person in jail. But the reason that we have lawyers in criminal cases is because jail is so bad and the penalties are so bad that people need to have their rights protected. That if they're going to go to jail, they better go to jail only when the state, when the police have proved that they did it beyond a reasonable doubt. If that doesn't happen, then they have to be found not guilty. And that's what defense lawyers do. They try to get people found not guilty.
Exactly.
Reasonable doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Criminal court is so exciting.
Oh, it looks like we have another caller on the line.
Good.